Hey, friends. Hey, friend. It's so nice to chat with you. I hope you're having a good day because I had a great day, per usual. Because even when the days aren't so great, we're still alive. We on this side of the grave, so that's a good day. And we're gonna be happy, and we are going to celebrate each and every moment that we are alive, friend. So today is a wine chat. So I wanted to do wine chats on Wednesdays, but I've been having like this crazy scheduling issue, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm pushing this content out. I want to make sure that I'm staying consistent and talking to you, gems and gents. So here we are. It's Thursday, Friday Eve. Whoop, 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 whoop. One of my favorite days of the week because after Friday Eve becomes Friday, okay? Even though I don't really have days off, so I don't even know how that applies to me. But something about a Friday just makes me feel great. I guess because I don't have to go to my 9 to 5, and I can just focus completely on my business and having fun and being with my family or whatnot. So yeah, that's the vibe for that. So today's topic is just gonna be a girl chat and an update. One second, Priya. And if you need to go get your wine, go ahead and do that now. Go get your wine. I would. And also, please ignore my cat in the background. It's something about me doing things for myself that makes him miserable in life. So he feels as if right now is the perfect time to scream throughout the house, as he tends to do. But anyway, friends, so today we're doing a wine chat. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about the last 6 months. Well, not so much 6 months, but I've been doing a 6 month challenge in my life. That's what I've been doing. If you are one of my followers on TikTok, then you saw when I started the 14-day high frequency challenge. Well, that was the beginning of a 6 month challenge that I was doing for myself. It's kind of like the becoming her challenge that everybody is doing, but really, I'm just trying to become my best and highest self. Nipsey. Anyway, so this 6 month challenge was really about me maintaining myself and, like I said, vibing at a higher level, becoming my best self. I did take some notes. So if you see me glancing down, it's either because I'm looking at my notes or I have to grab my wine, which I hope you have yours. This is actually like a watermelon wine that I got from Aldi. And I'm kind of upset that I've been really sleeping on Aldi wine and nobody told me anything about this Aldi wine. And I'm kind of upset about that. So, but anyway, I'm not gonna trip. So if you see me glancing down, it's because I'm looking at my notes for this video, grabbing my wine, or one of these pets that came in my midst. Because that's what they like to do. That's what they love to do. He's gonna start screaming in a minute. So I do sincerely apologize. I do want you to know that he is not abused. Ain't nobody doing nothing to him. He just likes to yell. That is his thing. His throat chakra is open, baby, and I can't do nothing about it. Okay, he has made it very clear that this is not my house. This is his house. Okay, so I have to maintain and live around him and what he doing. So anyway, so back to my 6 month challenge. Okay, so I started this challenge because I was so lost in life. Um, I lost my best friend in the whole wide world on September 12th of last year. My bestest friend in the whole wide world. Like my bestie Dre, he passed away, and that was devastating. It was absolutely devastating. Like I was so lost. I was so lost. And the reason being because my best friend, when me and him like started hanging and started being really, really close years ago, it was because I was like lost and trying to find myself at that time. And I truly feel like God led me to him. Like everything was aligned in the universe to where I was supposed to meet Dre. And he was such a monumental part of who I became as a person, and who I was. And it affected me greatly. In addition to losing my best friend, I like prior to that, I had lost my income. Like I had got laid off from my job in May. And I wasn't like everybody else. I wasn't able to get the unemployment. I was just really out here grinding. And I had decided to just be completely self employed, right? And everything was working out great for me. Everything was working out fine. I was really happy. Um, and then I started to do a rebranding process because I went from the Top Shelf Couture to Gen Love, which is what my business is now, where we're selling more like the spiritual items. We're selling things that are make you feel good on the inside and out. So we do still have clothes, jewelry, accessories, but we also sell crystals, body oils, bath soaps, things that you need to do your spiritual work. We sell all. It's where boutique meets botanica. Anyway, I'm not here to sell you stuff. I'm here to talk to you. So I was doing the rebranding process, and then I lost my best friend, and I really lost myself as a person and who I was as a person. I fell into a very deep depression. I had started to drink every day. I was trying to self soothe with that. So I just started to really try to pick up the pieces of my life. Um, but I was doing so many things that were completely out of character for me. Like I said, I was drinking every day. I was canceling meetings. I was canceling events. I wasn't going to my shop. I wasn't going to my business. I wasn't doing any of the things that I needed to do. And I decided I'm like I really really need to try to find myself. But I was still so out of character, you guys. Like so all of that put me in like a really tough financial situation because your girl didn't have a job. I wasn't able to attend to my business like I needed to. I was completely depressed and life was still going on around me. The bills never stopped. Even though I have an amazing partner that is always going to have my back, but at the end of the day, I still have things that I need to do for myself. And I can't put everything on him. Especially like I said, well, I didn't say in this video, but we also got engaged. So we had a wedding coming up. It was just a lot for him. It really was a lot. I was going through a lot of stuff. I was dealing with a lot, and I needed to regroup. Okay, I needed to regroup, and I needed to recoup, and I needed to get myself together. So, I, I was offered a job working at my friend's liquor store. And if you one thing you know about me, that is not no shade to anybody. You do what you gotta do, cause I was doing what I had to do. But I was literally like in a trance in life, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'll work here. I don't have to get a real job. Great. And I don't know what it was, but something just snapped like Shan. This is not it. This is not it. How are you going to meet your goals doing this? And also, I'm a big fan of not doing things that I'm ashamed or embarrassed about. And I I was just it wasn't me. It was not for me. I was working in an environment that was not for me. And so then I was trying to re-enter the workforce fully, and I was actually looking for a job when my best friend passed away. And I'm really giving y'all all my business, but y'all my friends, so I really don't care. But I was looking for a job when my friend passed away, and I was, getting called back, so I started canceling interviews. Like I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. So that store job at the liquor store was just kind of right on time. It was just a couple days a week, and then I got used to working again, and I took like a waitressing job or whatever. and I was working there, and it just still was not me and who I wanted to be as a person. It wasn't a part of my path. So I decided to make a change because I truly felt embarrassed to be myself. First of all, I didn't know who I was as a person anymore. And the person that I was becoming, because when you go through a major loss like that, grief can change who you are as a person. So the person that I was becoming, I didn't like that person either. I didn't like that person. I was embarrassed to be me. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. Like, I just did not feel good. So I decided I needed to make a change. And that's when I decided, I said, you know what? I'm going to take this next 6 months and I'm going to completely rebrand myself. And that's what I did. So I started this 6 month challenge. So it started with the 14-day high frequency challenge. For 14 days, I did different things each day to boost my frequency, okay? And be on the lookout because I am going to be doing another 14-day high frequency challenge. And I want to do it with you all. We're going to have a Facebook group. I'm actually going to be publishing a journal specifically for this challenge. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But I did a 14-day high frequency challenge where I did things every day for 14 days to boost my frequency and become a better person, to get back to my highest self, to get in touch and in tune with my highest self. So, some of the things that I did, first of all, therapy. I got help because I needed it. I needed it so bad. I was dealing with so much trauma and grieving the loss of my career, the loss of my best friend in the middle of a Pangea, because you know we can't say that here, but in the middle of Covisha, I'm, dealing with all of this. So I did start therapy. And then like I said, I took the 6 months. I decided to completely rebrand myself. I decided who I wanted to be as a person, what I wanted to do as a person, and every day I started showing up as her, as my highest self. And some days I do slip, some days I do fall, but every day I am being intentional about putting forth my best effort into life. I got some new routines going on. I started waking up earlier, making sure that I have a morning routine, making sure I have a night routine, making sure I have a midday routine. And that's why you saw me doing a lot of things on TikTok where I'm just kind of posting just what I'm doing, because that was my way of keeping myself accountable. I'm like, the TikTok people need to see me. They need to see me. So if they need to see me, that means I need to be doing something. So I manifested that reality for myself where I started to have different and new routines. I spent a lot of time in nature. A lot of time in nature. I was actually doing this all of last year. I spent a lot of time in nature, just grounding, working with my plants, my garden, taking walks. Just sometimes I would go outside on the porch and just stand there and just look and just breathing that good fresh air. Journaling. Me and my journal became besties, okay? Me and my journal became besties because I was one of those people. I would lash out on Facebook, Instagram. I would tell all my friends I'm a business. And, there's nothing wrong with confiding in your friends. So, friend, if you see this, do not feel like I'm being shady. What I am saying is some things you need to keep between you and that piece of paper. So, I did start journaling, which definitely helped me out a lot. Also, I got really into self care. I made self care a major part of my everyday routine. No matter what it was, I was doing things that made me feel good. Doing the things that made me feel good. That's what I was doing most of all. And it's not even on this list. I was just doing the things that made me feel good as a person, that made me feel good as a woman. tapping in. That's not a word. Tapping into my divine feminine energy. So that was a blessing. Also, I started really getting into positive affirmations hardcore. I am always into positive affirmations. I have the Affirming Positive Affirmation card deck, one of a kind. But I really started to make sure that I'm using these affirmations and carrying them with me throughout the day, every day. Um, and that's why I was making those positive affirmation videos and whatnot on TikTok, because I needed to make sure that I was doing the things that made me feel good. Do all the things that make you feel good. That's my biggest lesson right now. Do everything that makes you feel good. As long as it's not hurting anybody else or can cause harm or damage to anybody else. Do what makes you feel great. And now here I am. We are coming to the end of the challenge. Now that I think about it, like, time really has flown by. We are coming to the end of this challenge. And of course, the growth doesn't stop, but I definitely saw results. I became a whole new person, and I love her. Like, I love her so much. I love her so much. She is so amazing to me. Shane, you are the bomb. I just started to feel better mentally and physically. I felt like I was becoming her. Like, I was finally living the life that I wanted to live. I started this YouTube channel. Like, I've been saying I wanted to do YouTube for so long. I started this YouTube channel. I started fasting from alcohol and purging my body. And so now I'm feeling good. My skin is clear. My booty getting bigger. Like, no, I'm just playing, but it is. But no, for real, just I'm happier. I'm published on Amazon. I have journals and planners on Amazon. That has been on my to-do bucket list, whatever, for a long time. I done got engaged. What? Launching new products. What? So what I'm saying is, oh, and I'm back at school. And about to finish this degree. And what I'm saying is, friend, really take the time to work on yourself. I took 6 months to work on myself, really dedicated to working on myself. And when I look back at it, for some reason I thought it was 3 months ago. I don't know. When I look back at it, I really realized that I could have done a lot more. I'm not taking credit for myself for what I've done, but I definitely could have done a lot more. So what I'm saying is, be intentional. Go hard every single day. Do the things that you love to do. Prioritize your happiness and your peace. And just do all the things. Do all the things. I'm so glad you guys tapped in with me. The next time we drink wine together will probably be next Wednesday, friend. I really enjoy making this video. I'm glad that you sat here with me while I got a couple things off my chest and maybe tooted my horn a little bit. But I'm glad that you sat with me. I love you, and I hope that you are loving yourself. Until next time, bye.